Billy Bobby Brown came forward, and she was speaking. She was speaking about her pay scale and Stranger Things, everything like that, and her contracts is online. Everyone started leaking her pay. So apparently, they're saying she made $10 million for Enola Holmes too. Now, she's freaking out about this, but like this should not be out there. She's not denying or approving this is actually happening. They're saying she's making around $250,000 per episode on Stranger Things, starting at about season 3. And she's calling this, okay? She's came forward and she's calling this that it's going against children right now. She says it puts children in a really dangerous situation when people start doing this. I think it's a little bit too lax about the way that children are being brought up in the industry, and it grows a lot of eyes on parents. And she says she feels her parents were there to protect her, which they are. That's what parents are. They're there to protect you too. But we're talking about your pay too. And she says that this getting out there is super irresponsible. It's hurting children. And she said she was young and she was trying to keep people out of her spectrum, and this should not be out there. And to me, it's like, yeah, I mean, I get what children need to be protected on set. I'll say it every day. Children need to be protected on set. But you're an actor, your pay will get out there. It happens all the time. That's why if you look up anybody's like, again, you look at how much Tom Cruise worth, you'll find out. How much is so-and-so worth, you'll find out. It's just part of the game. I think she's a fantastic talent. I think she's amazing. But the idea of that we should be hiding out how much I'm making, that's never going to happen in this industry. It just always gets out. One way or the other, people are talking about that. Because again, how much you're worth, how much is happening, that's what people talk about. But for me, really, I got to tell you, I'm more worried about what's happening with Stranger Things. Like, where's Stranger Things? Waiting for so long. Everybody's going to forget about the last season. We got to play. We don't have more Stranger Things. They're trying to break it up into 2 parts. I just want more of that. And I think that at the end of the day, it's hard to actually, Enola Jones, Holmes, that was a Netflix movie. They did a couple of them, actually, too. I think she's a great talent. But the idea that we have to protect our children from getting their pay out there, I mean, like, what is that? I mean, I don't know. Like, that's just going to get out there. Protect our children for that? I mean, I don't know. Am I crazy about that? Am I the one? Is this? I mean, like,
what is the issue? I really don't understand what the issue is.
She's mad because her pay scale got out there, and that's irresponsible towards children. And I'm
I don't understand how that's the connection there.
I don't get it either. I'm like, how is that? I mean, like,
is it because she was a child star at the time?
Bullshit.
Is it because at the time she was getting paid this money, she was underage and a child star? So it's like, that's the only thing I can think of is that she's like mad that maybe the people are going to now know that she made that much as a minor, which I don't understand what that problem is.
That's when we have the Coogan. This way, the Coogan accounts, you know what I mean? So people have it protected, And then you put that money into an account to keep that child's money safe until they're an actual adult. Since Macaulay Culkin, that happened to him where his parents spent most of his money, that's when that came forward. So, I mean, if you're trying to shed light on that, that's one thing. But if her money was all taken away, it'd be one thing. But she had her money. She's fine. I don't understand why she's going out there and she's like really mad about it. And she's saying she doesn't feel like she's protected. And it's a slippery slope towards children and how they're respected on set. But I'm like, it's a pay. Everybody's getting paid.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird thing about. I mean, maybe she's just upset that people now know she's rich, and it ruins her street cred. I have no idea.
Maybe that's what it is. I mean, it could be. Maybe she's like upset and she's freaking out about it.
How about it's just total bullshit? The bitch wanted to keep it private.
Damn, GR. Damn, that's thirsty.
Well, I'm sorry, but I mean. If you got a reason for it to be legitimately kept private, okay. But this is Hollywood. You're making a gazillion dollars to stand your pretty face on screen. Live with it, bitch.
I mean, it's all part of the game, GR. It's all part of the game. It's what it is. Do you think that? I mean, you think it's something that may be happening in her life that she's freaking out about now? Like, it's not going to cause more people to come after her. People would already come after her. I think people are like, it's 11. She's been in all these big Netflix movies, bigger productions. She was in Godzilla. She's been in a bunch of big movies. We know she has money. I just understand like why you complain about this at this point. Like, I don't get
it. It makes no sense, Brian. I mean. She's an incredible talent. She's going to make a lot of money in her lifetime. And you're bitching that people know you make a lot of money? Duh. Hello.
You were on Stranger Things.
It shouldn't be like it is kind of fucked up to leak that. Like, I mean, as to play devil's advocate, I mean, none of us would want our finances leaked. So it's like, I get why.
My what?
none of us would want any of our banking info leaked. So I get the concern in a way.
Yeah.
I just don't.
No,
I
agree with you, Brandon.
I don't get the jump from that to children.
That's my biggest thing. Like, it's about protecting children. I'm like, is that Angela? Is that protecting children? Like, I mean, is that?
Well, the parents also have to be. I mean, I could at least got her 11 million. But yeah, I mean, well, the one thing the parents of these kids, these child actors, have to be educated. And usually that's where the agents are supposed to come in. But I mean, they need somebody like, let's say myself or something. I could pop in, and I already do things like this, but you can already talk to them about things that they can expect that maybe an agent won't talk about, because they're obviously, they're benefiting from the compensation of that actor, right? They're a kid being put in whatever commercials, movies, whatever the situation may be. So they need to be educated. That way they can better understand and navigate the landscape of everything. But then, I think for her, it's like, yes, it's okay. A lot of actors, monetary compensation gets publicized or leaked or whatever. So, but I mean, for kids, it's like, I think it's, there's safety, security concerns, it's just the high profile sort of earnings attracts, unwanted attention from opportunistic people. We know this. And whether it's like a distant relative or maybe a scammer or bad, influences. I mean, it happens to anyone. Everyone's kind of open to that, being victimized in those ways. But, there's jealousy, social issues.
Let's face it, the kid cannot sign a contract to give somebody money. The only person that can do that is the parent. So,
right.
That
especially
whole
when she
thing
started this. So, yeah. But I mean, it does create tension with other child actors, and tension among peers, and who's making what. It's like, that's notorious. So
I know what we do. I got a solution for all of this. We just we just don't pay children to act.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, audience. They agree.
Live studio audience.
Well, God, think of remember the Olsen twins? Like when they were in Full House, how much money they made? It was like crazy.
How much? I actually don't. I mean, I guess they made a lot off that, but I don't know what the number is.
It's pretty insane. Well, then they started that label, their what is it, Alice and Olivia? It's like her cousin or something. They started like their fashion line, and I mean
they all made so much money from that.
They made, and you got her sister is a big actress now. I mean, been a big actress for a while, Elizabeth Olsen. I mean, there's so many things that, they did it right though. They put away money. They were doing, the parents, I think, did a pretty decent job in terms of raising them throughout, basically being babies on that show, Full House. But when it comes to this, I think it's, to me, she's still a kid. I mean, I know she's married and whatever. I think she's like 19 years old or something. I mean, she's
21 now.
Oh, is she? Okay. Oh, she just turned 20. Okay, well.
Yeah, follows her on Instagram.
She's still a baby. So
wrong, bad boy.
But I mean, it's kind of like, at the same time, welcome to entertainment, and you're getting your shit leaked. It's like.
Yeah. It happens. And Queen saying Gary Oldman was also cheated by his parents. That's the biggest
Very
thing
much
too.
So.
If this was a story about like her parents taking money or something like that, it'd be a bigger story, I think, too, because like Macaulay Culkin thing happened, and that's where I said before that the Coogan account happened, and it's like that happened for a long time. Where there's parents just like spending the kids' money, and then when they turn 18, there's nothing to show for all those years of their childhood they've been working for. There's no money there, and then where's that go?
That's what I'm talking about with the security part, is that you get parents that are greedy. Like you think of like Britney Spears, like all these other like
conservatorship,
Simpson's dad, like you get all these people that are. I mean, obviously they're trying to help their kids, but at the same time they're, snagging cash.
Snagging? How about stealing?
Yeah, stealing, whatever.
Wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, stealing, wheeling, dealing, taking what's their child. And I think that, that part is kind of screwed up. And, if that's going on, that's wrong. But hopefully their agents and other people can get involved. But yeah, when it's the parents, you can't really, there's not a lot you can do other than,
I think, I think my girl Millie is gonna land on her feet, though. You know.
I think so too.
They have trust in place.
I think there might be a slight possibility.
What?
I think she'll be fine. Gr.
She'll be fine. She's gonna make a. Yeah, I mean, she's just young and starting out, and she'll be good.
And that's the thing, like, she's made so much money, and her career is only going to be like getting bigger after Stranger Things ends. Which I just want to say, anybody still excited about Stranger Things? Because I still am. I can't wait to see how it ends.
I mean, I like Stranger Things. I loved the first.
Never seen an episode, Brian.
Yeah,
well, you got it's fun.
I got to season 2, and I was like, all right, that's it.
So
yeah. I mean,
you never saw the running up the hill moment.
Harry Potter.
No. I haven't seen any of that stuff.
Run up the hill.
Keep your day job, Brian.
It was good though. I love that song, Kate Bush. Bless her heart.
Bush. Yeah, so good. So good.
No.
Okay, Gr. Okay.
I mean, I get it. It's like it and the Stand By Me, and it's like I get it.
Goonies. The kids together.
All the classics.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the John Hughes classics were the best.
Any movie with kids and bikes, like E.T. and the Goonies.
Now the kids have electric bikes. They don't even bike anymore.
All right.
They just hop on a freaking scooter and like.
That's true. That's what E.T. If they made E.T. now, it would be kids with e-bikes.
It'd be an E.
It would be e-bikes.
All those things.
I don't think kids should use those.
Kids need to ride a real bike. All right, pedal and you'll be fine.
E-bike.
E-bike. No.
And
Okay,
I'm going to call that icky. Icky bike. Stay away from the icky bike.
Well, I don't want it icky. It might have cooties.
It does, GR. It has cooties. Yep.
The bike has cooties.
The bike has cooties. Get a real one.
I really want to see Stranger Things. I can't wait for it. Come on. It's too far. They did the prequel play. I'm like,
I thought it was over, honestly. I didn't know there was more coming.
Yeah, there's like 10 episodes.
I didn't even know either, actually. I know there was no one.
All I have to say on that, Brian, is get my damn thing home so I can see these things.
Yeah, we'll make it happen, GR. We'll make it happen. He's
got my fire stick.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they should have, do you guys remember one of the original, I think it might have been one of the first. It was called, was it OA or OI or something? It was the original Angel. And
Original Angel, yeah. They're doing this.
Yeah, they're like doing all the things. And like, I thought I liked that show. That was cool. And I wish they did more seasons of that. But they didn't. That was one of the first series on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
It's like the girl is actually an angel. They have to dance to travel in time.
That was cool.
It's weird. It's good, but it's weird as hell.
Weird. It is weird, but it's good. It's interesting. It's not.
When you see the dances, they're like,
they're like,
and they're spinning around and shit. I'm like, what are you doing? They're all coordinating together. They're breathing really hard. Like, this is how we time travel. The original angels. Go, power up. And I'm like, what the hell is happening?
You got choreo.
I'm like, what is choreographed? Yeah, I'm like, what is going on right now? The first time I saw it, I was like, what is it? I'm like, is this show gonna last? And then and I'm like, I kept watching it.
I just sent it to you.
I felt it. It was flying through the screen.
Oh my god! All your hair besides GR's all just blue. It's that little.
Hey!
I saw a little peach fuzz move. But I did like that show.
I remember the day when my hair was longer than yours, Angela.
That's incredible. I want to see it.
Smells like some bullshit to me.
Okay.
Peppy, you got a death wish, obviously.
Don't make me slap you like Will Smith.
Coming for you, GR. He's coming for you. Well, let me just say this about Millie Bobby. Millie Bobby, if you're listening, listen, Netflix gave you your little rise to fame, sweetie, with the Stranger Things. So ride the cloud. Just ride it out. Back. You're doing fine. You will eventually get out of the Stranger Things thing, but don't. I mean, I wouldn't. be too worried about getting out of that phase because I mean she's gonna look back on that and be like, that's what got her where she is. So be happy.
I like that our viewers are talking about child actors.
I mean, there's so many out there and that have gone through so much drama, GR.
And well, they talked about how good he did, and I cracked up because it was the kid from the Munsters, Eddie Munster. Remember him?
Yeah.
That was I take it personally because I laughed. My son had the same little curly thing in his hair.
Yeah.
And his nickname for years was Eddie.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's great.
Okay.
So I'm watching these comments and I'm just laughing because I think about my son and his hairdo. He had to keep that curl so he could be Eddie Munster.
Oh, he like embraced it. It wasn't like a dig.
Oh, yeah. He loved it.
I see.
You know I love you.
Embrace the curl. Embrace it.
Do it.
Embrace your uniqueness.
Well, I gotta say, embrace it all, and Millie Bobby Brown, please embrace that you're an actor. These things are gonna happen.
Embrace your wealth.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.